Hey there, I'm Jody Seibert, your bookkeeping coach. I'm here to talk about getting your bookkeeping act together. As I record this, it is early January 2018, and I hope you set some awesome goals for your business. But now let's talk about getting your bookkeeping act together so you know if you're meeting those awesome goals. The first thing you want to do is go sign up for HubDoc, HUBDOC. It's an awesome, I call it the 24/7 assistant that works for you while you sleep. For a mere $20 a month, it connects to all your online accounts, brings in statements, invoices, deposit copies, transactions, banks, credit cards, merchant services, utilities, you name it, it connects. And that it's all beautifully organized by account, year, and month. There's a phone app where you can take pictures of receipts and add it. It's that way you have all the documentation you need for your business, beautifully organized. You can collaborate with another accounting professional, virtual assistant. It's awesome for a mere 20 bucks a month. It's kind of a no-brainer. The next thing you need to do is get better about tracking your mileage to get that tax deduction. So MileIQ is my app of choice. I used to use paper calendars, did not always do a good job with tracking my miles, forgetting and whatnot. MileIQ automatically records every trip when you get in a car. So you just have to classify them. And then you can have your routinely saved trips because we're creatures of habit. We just are. And then that way you get credit, get a better deduction on your tax return for business use of your personal vehicle. The next thing you want to do, if you're still using spreadsheets for the financial side of your business, is to please stop. Get QuickBooks or Xero. I prefer Xero. Get it. I can set it up for you, customize it, especially those list of the chart of accounts for you. I find people are a lot more successful with their business and their bookkeeping if they have a custom chart of accounts that has very specific names that apply to them. You need to do bookkeeping at least weekly. Doing it monthly, and especially, the annual slam dunk accounting is just, it doesn't work. The annual slam dunk accounting ends up with a lot of regrets of what I call the oh my gosh tax bill, and then regretting overspending because you didn't realize you weren't tracking it. You spent too much on Facebook ads. You forgot to cancel subscriptions. Your credit card was hacked, and now it's too late to file a complaint, and now there's like $1,000 you got to pay for that's not even yours, kind of thing. You really need to get serious about your bookkeeping. If you're a professional services person, start using the invoice feature and the payments. Raise your rates by 3% to cover the credit card fees, okay? I know a lot of people are just don't want to do that. Raise your rates by 3 or 4% to cover the credit card fees for the convenience, and that way you get paid faster. You should not be waiting 30, 45 days to get paid unless your clients are corporate America, and that's kind of a different ball of wax. But really get in there and do your bookkeeping at least weekly. I don't even offer monthly bookkeeping services anymore. It needs to be at least weekly. The world around us is changing so fast. You need to know faster to be able to pivot and make decisions to stop offering products or services, change your expenses, stop spending on certain things so that you can meet your financial goals. The other thing you need to do is make estimated tax payments. Yes, we're in January and maybe you didn't make any. If you make an estimated tax payment by, I think the date is January 16th or something like that, you can still make it for 2017. The unplanned tax bill is a great way to hold your business back. And not because any money you saved to buy a new laptop or plans you had to offer new products and services, that profit now has to go to last year. You're now living in the past because now you have that last year's tax bill that you didn't plan on. You didn't know you made that kind of money. You need to stop doing that and do your bookkeeping weekly and look at your financial statements, meet with a tax pro, make those payments at least 4 times a year. Okay, pinky swear, you are not going to write a paper check and write your social security number on it or your EIN and put it in the mail to the IRS. Please don't do that. That screams identity theft. You're going to go to eftps.gov and register with it's an IRS website for making payments. Make your estimated tax payments that way. You can choose days, times, and amounts. And you're not going to be ripped off. I've used it for years. It's great. It's secure. And that way you're not, just please promise me, you're not going to put a check in the mail with your social security number on it. that just screams identity theft. Please stop doing that. Um, you're going to make your retirement contributions. I don't, just something. You're going to save money for replacing your equipment, laptops, tablets, phones. We all use that to run our business. Put aside some money to replace them, because I have to say that saved my bacon more than once, because maybe I didn't have enough put aside to replace an entire laptop, but something's better than nothing. And I can guarantee you, because it's happened to me more than once, is that technology is going to need to be replaced before you really plan on it. You might think you have another 6 months or a year on that phone or that tablet, but guess what? You just dropped it or just died on you, and here you are. So just open a second savings account, start putting some money in it. The other thing you're going to stop doing is commingling business and personal expenses in your personal and business bank accounts. That's very bad practice, and I'm not here to help you perpetuate bad practices. You want to simplify your business operations? This is a great way to do that. If you need to pay yourself from your business, do the transfer from your business to your personal and then spend the money. If you need to invest more money in personal money into the business because maybe you're starting out, do a transfer from the personal account to the business account, spend the money. If you start spending personal money on business expenses, that's a great way to miss out on tax deductions, okay? And when you're using your business accounts for personal expenses, quite honestly, more than once, that's been too much information. I personally don't need to know your personal spending habits, and sometimes it was just honestly too much information, okay? If you're going to bring in a partner or sell your business, they're going to be digging in your books. Do you want them to see that? Okay. Just put it that way, that they're going to be in your books. If you're going to sell your business, they're going to be in your books and see that you shopped at this crazy store that maybe isn't politically correct, or just fill in the blanks. That's too much information, okay? Just keep it clean, keep it simple, because the other thing is, if you choose to outsource your bookkeeping, the first thing as a bookkeeper I have to ask you is this expense business or personal? It wastes time, and honestly, you're going to pay more. You're going to pay any bookkeeper more for that. And that's how you simplify. Okay? We want to keep it simple and streamlined, because you want to track your financial statistics, which is, the money in, money out, and make sure you're serving your customers in the best way that you possibly can. Okay? So just stop with these bad practices. Collect your W-9 forms as you go, as you hire your independent contractors, so that January is a breeze. By the time you get to December, there should not be what I call the year-end panic of, oh my gosh, I didn't pay taxes, I didn't do my bookkeeping for an entire year, I changed banks, I did this, that, and the other, I forgot to collect the W-9 forms. If you're doing this as you go, year-end, no-brainer. You set your next year's goals, and you start working towards them. And that's how it should be, okay? It's time to stop the bad practices and build better habits. They're going to help you grow your business. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to support your bad practices, all your bad habits. I want to help you streamline and simplify your business, especially we are surrounded by amazing technology. The third-party add-ons to automatically bring in transactions from your Etsy store, your Shopify, or wherever else you're selling. There's a lot of ways to do that, and to know, best sellers, worst sellers, best customers, worst customers, and all that. So you're making very timely decisions. And that's what I want to help you do by getting your bookkeeping act together. And you need to build a foundation. Get Xero set up and learn how to use it. That's what I'm here to help you do, so that you can just not only meet your goals for 2018, but just knock them out of the park, okay? I really want to help you do that. So I hope 2018 is going to be amazing for you. I hope you set some pretty awesome goals, maybe even a few scary goals. I'd love to help you meet them. And go get your bookkeeping done. Get your bookkeeping act together. I'm Jody Cyber, your bookkeeping coach.